This is track 5, and it's really regarding failure or perhaps success. Some people are happier and rise higher than the rest in whatever field they choose to settle into. It could be sales or owning a small business, an athlete, a homemaker, corporate professional, or whatever. As always, success and failure leave clues. And since we usually move closer to what we repetitively focus on, let's focus on some key success indicators. Now, these next 4 points, they're my personal beliefs, but they generally do hold true for successful people. Now, first, I have never heard, read, seen, or met a person who was outstanding in their careers that was quote, unquote, normal. In every single case, they're a little bit warped or maybe quirky in their belief of what they are doing for a living. It's often beyond their wildest imagination how anyone could even remotely entertain the idea of not buying them or what they're selling. Even though they encounter people who say no to them, they really believe that they are slightly, off in their mark in their own sales process, or that the other person will come to their senses sooner or later. Second, they clearly understand the difference between refusal and rejection, and are able to keep their egos intact throughout. Now, children understand this intuitively. My 2 children, Alexandra and Brandon, are perfect examples of this. When they encounter someone who says no to them, they just usually rethink their approach and start asking other questions to give the person a chance to say yes. In their mind, it's almost always the other person who's making the mistake. They assume success. Third, great people are made and not born. I've read the birth announcements recently, and I noticed that women give birth to boys and girls. Women don't give birth to salespeople or sales managers. Now, I have known of a few salespeople and sales managers who die, so obviously something happens between birth and death to create those people, something like good choices and maybe some training. Fourth, they always believe that the person they are helping or selling is the big winner. Now, most of us do not have the commissions from our sales in our pockets a year after the sale. But most of our customers do still own and enjoy the product we sold them a year later. Obviously, they are the big winner in the transaction, and this strong conviction allows professionals to proceed with enthusiasm and friendly force. The great ones seldom have that loser's limp. That walking body language that just projects low self-image, poor energy levels, zero enthusiasm, and boredom. Sometimes we have to fake it till we make it. And since top performers are always looking up towards their next level, this is probably the most important point of all. Well, another interesting statistic for you here. 60% of sales calls will walk in somewhere within 2 days of making their first call.